Most young investors have one single question, which is where should I buy my first investment property? In this video, I am going to share my reasoning in which location you should be buy your first investment property. So listen to me and listen to others and then come up with your own conclusion. Let's dive into it. Before I answer this question, let me remind you the purpose of your investment, which is to make money, to make profit, to have a positive cash flow. If that's the goal that you would like to achieve, then the first thing that you need to do is to treat this investment as a business. Because having a business means you will always strive for making profit, making money through real estate. Because there are plenty of investors who buy property to lose money, to save tax. And if that's your goal, then you can buy anywhere. It doesn't matter. Chances are that you will probably lose money, save tax, and achieve your goal. However, the better approach, as my mentor always says, is to buy an investment where it makes money, it makes profit, so that you can achieve your financial goal, your desired outcome. You will always agree with me that making profit is better than losing money or saving tax, because once you make profit, then it's the money is coming in. If you save tax and lose money, then irrespective of whatever you do, it actually goes, the money goes out of you. So positive cash flow is always better than the negative cash flow. Making profit is always better than the losing money. Now my next point is how much positive cash flow, how much profit you want to make. And this is something that you have to come up with your own ideas, with your own financial goal. Because once you have decided how much profit, how much financial goal that you would like to achieve, then it's much easier and simpler to achieve this. Whereas if you don't decide that, if you just want to think about buying properties, then you don't know where you actually want to go, what is your actual financial goal. So setting up that financial goal is the first step and is an important part. If you have a goal of 100,000 per annum passive cash flow, then if you buy 3 or 4 properties and each one is, let's say, giving about 500 per week, and all these properties are debt free, then you will achieve that. You could have another goal of having $1 million lump sum amount from real estate, and then you need to decide what kind of deal that you can do. Maybe 5, 6, 8 deals over a period of 10-15 years can give you that desired outcome. This deal could be, buy, reno, sell, could be subdivision, it could be any kind of deal. And of course, you are not planning to do this over a period of 6 months or 1 year. You will have a horizon, you will have a plan to achieve that goal. The next point that you need to decide is how much time do you have? How much time you can allocate as part of your learnings, as part of your finding deals and what you want to achieve in real estate. Because if you just look for a deal on a Sunday night at 9 o'clock and then half an hour, then you see all deals will be looking like lucrative, and you get caught up. Whereas you need to have a specific goal and you need to achieve this specific goal by pointing your search, by pointing your energy towards that directions rather than looking any deal looks lucrative. The better approach would be to create a deal. What kind of property that you want to buy, what kind of profit that you want to make, how much is the rent, if it is a long-term holdings, what's the purchase price, and having a basic deal profile, and then explain it to different real estate agents and let them find that deal. So that because real estate agents' goal is always to make profit by selling properties, and as long as it is matching with your criteria, you would be able to get that property quickly rather than you looking deals to everywhere. So as an investor, you would always look for a property based on numbers, not locations. Because a location can be really nice. However, if it is continuously losing money, that is not going to help you to achieve your financial goal. Whereas a location might be not good, however, it is giving you a desired outcome because you are using real estate as a vehicle to achieve your financial goal. There is no point of having 3, 4, 5 properties and it's continuously losing money, and at one point of time you cannot sustain and you have to sell all of a sudden. So as an investor, you want to buy a real estate based on numbers, not based on location. And the next point, I would talk about the skills. What kind of skills do you have? How do you tap into those deals? And as I always say, my mentor always says that you should always buy a problem and sell a solutions, because buying a problem properties where most of the investor would not look for it, most of the investor will just go away because it is not a solution, it doesn't look lucrative. For you as an investor, you need to think that how I can buy a problem and then turn that problem into a solution, and then either sell the solution or keep it for a long term. How are you developing these skills? So your first investment property might not make lots of money in the first 1 or 2 years, but it is actually a stepping stone to your next property. It will give you profit, and to achieve your financial goal, you need to think this in long term horizon. What kind of skills you are developing, and how these skills is going to enable you to buy your next property and thereafter. So having a kind of goal for a long term with the right kind of skills that you are developing through real estate is an important part. And that's the secret, my friend. You have to solve problem to make money in real estate. The more problem you will solve, the more money you will make through real estate. Most investors don't solve problem. At least they don't even know how to solve these problems. So hence they buy a nice location, is a lucrative properties, and over a period of time it's a really negative cash flow property and it is losing money. 5-10 years time after doing all the calculation, you might see that they didn't make any profit or made very little profit. So next time when you're finding an answer of which location should you buy, ask yourself, what is the financial goal that you would like to achieve? In what sense, in how many years you would like to achieve that financial goal? And as long as you determine, then based on that you come up with the deal profile, come up with the what kind of property they are going to buy. And then it doesn't matter where you buy, as long as it is giving you the financial goal that you have set. So having an outnumbered approach or outcome approach is better than the location approach, because if you buy a nice location, generally speaking those are negative cash flow properties and those are not giving you the kind of financial return that you want. I hope this video was helpful. If you really like this video, then subscribe my channel, turn the notification bell on and like this video, as it will also help me to reach out more people, and next time when I upload a video it will come straight to you. Skill is an important part. Finding out which property will make a substantial profit based on your skills, because the more skillful you will be, you will understand about real estate, about different structuring. The more you will understand about the different structuring, different points of views, how this can be fixed quickly, because the perceived value, once you buy a house and do an inside paint, it might cost you a 4 to 5 grand. However, the property price uplift would be 10,000 or 15,000, and that's the profit you want to make. Not like buying a property and hold forever and will assume that it is going to go up, because that's the generic profit, that's the generic growth. It might happen a little bit, which is an added bonus. However, the meat part is what kind of problem you are solving, what are you doing with the property so that the problem can be solved in later and make profit. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.